Aunt Sally's snoring in the attic, as though they're bombers overhead. Have we missed the siren? No. The wailing warning startles us from sleep. We scramble for shelter, not for safety. Mother pulls me from bed. In the blackout, she takes charge, leaving father to his own devices, struggling to get his trousers on, braces caught in the bed end, and then he's gone to fire watch duties. As he opens the door, the shop bell rings. Closed. The latch is not dropped. In the office next door, this fellow fire watchers are assembled. Men too old for armed service, shopkeepers and clerks, Catholic priests from the rectory, the other side of the shop. In dressing gowns we sit, Mother's fashionable quilted green and Aunt Sally's old and camel cloth, there on the top step to the cellar. Behind the single brick wall, back wall to the shop, we sit out air raids. We have been told it is the safest place. We have no other shelter. When the first bomb drops, the blast blows open the shop door. The bell rings and rings and rings and keeps on ringing. What a din! Hitler must have heard it in Berlin. The older sister by 12 years, Sally, now takes charge. That bell's driving me mad, and up and off she goes. She shuts the door. The ringing stops. She does not drop the latch. No one knows if father took his key. Another bomb. The door bangs back, and then the ever-persistent bell. An ever-persistent Sally, Sally's fourth. She takes to sticking her head outside, never mind the shrapnel, and reports the state of the street. There's shattered glass from broken windows. The minster stands proud, untouched. Flames flicker from other burnings. Next door, the fire watchers try to use the telephone. The probate register is on fire, but none of them can speak. They pass the receiver from hand to shaking hand. The dust and cordite in the air chokes them, they say. Or is it fear? Our old memories revived? Father had been on the front line in France, on the front line again. Another bomb drops. After another siren sounds the all clear, we all stand down, assess the damage. The minster untouched. All windows in the street are glass slivers on the road, save ours. Father's hasty negligence when called to duty in the total darkness of a blacked out world had saved us. Each ring of the bell in submission to blast, a call of triumph. Neighbours are sweeping up the pavement. Weary, wary, wondering in the morning light, Mother takes my hand as we wander into town, through battered streets. In Coney Street, underfoot, catching the eye, glass, diamonds in the molten tar of the road, firemen damped down. We step over tangles of hoses. The Leopard Arcade has gone forever, and Borders Grocery Emporium, the great church of the Soldier Saint, St. Martin le Grand, wounded, broken. We did not know as we walked when this would end, where this would end. It would be 3 more years before we welcomed victory in Europe. An uneasy time, with much to clear away. Rebuild. Move on to a Europe without war. United people who cried, no more, no more, nevermore. Meanwhile, we got on with our lives, waiting for the next air raid. A Mauritian shelter, a steel-topped table, was assembled in Father's workroom. There, the floor was solid. On weekend passes, friends and family in the forces overflowed the beds and floors of the old shop, never knowing if it would be their last visit. Thank you for listening.